What's going on, Bulls Nation? Welcome into CHGO Bulls pregame, presented to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook. Download the app and be sure to use promo code CHGO when you sign up.
Yes.
I'm Peck. You can follow me on the Twitter machine at Bulls_Peck. My guy Big Dave is at BAWL, BAWL Sports. Mm-hmm. We are CHGO_Bulls. Mm-hmm. Our pal and producer Joey is here with us, per usual. Joseph. He's at Joey Spathis. What up, Joe?
Joseph.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Oh, you know, just preparing for the snowpocalypse.
Snowpocalypse.
Hey, we got our guy Kyle Williams hanging out with us in the studio tonight.
Different Kyle Williams than the one in the comments.
Yes, that blew our minds. You didn't know that?
What, who?
You know,
wait, the Kyle Williams in our comments is not our Kyle?
Not that Kyle Williams.
Get out of here.
We found that out Friday after the takeover.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Because I think Kyle Williams in our comments has some not so good Bulls takes.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on, Kyle.
And sometimes he could be a little dick sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A little dickish.
Yeah, he was coming hard at Mark K, and I was like, jeez, Kyle.
Yeah, he's just attacking people. And I'm like, man, Kyle is on one today, man. I've never known him to be this way. College has changed him. But we found out it's not him. He was sitting right here.
It makes me feel so relieved.
Yeah.
I was
better.
I was trying to hold it. I was like, man, Kyle, what? Come on, Kyle.
He's a legend in training. He wouldn't do things like this. But yes, he's here. He's going to be here with us all night.
Love it. Rob, can you get a prop bet for the Hawks for a score to be a trade to Capella Lob? No, because Capella's out tonight. Swish! That's a good thing.
Put your money away. Put your money away. Oh, my goodness.
All right. So, yeah, we got a lot of injury updates for both of these teams. We will get to those a little later on. But I wanted to start off tonight with a bit of the aftermath because this team was talking in the postgame locker room after the winning in Miami.
They were.
About the drama that went down in Minnesota.
Yes.
Some of that continues to unfold. Most interestingly, though, I think, Dave, is Zach LaVine, of course, was asked about what was reported from Shams Charania and Darnell Mayberry.
Yes.
Some friction in the locker room. Zach's not happy, not on the same page.
Right.
And he basically told Bulls reporters, I didn't say that.
Right.
That didn't come from me. Joey, do we have that clip from Zach in the postgame locker room that we could take a look at?
Yes, I'm actually preparing it right now.
Okay, cool.
The clip
Thanks,
to be
man.
Seen.
So, the audio is kind of quiet, so I'll just also read you the quote. He said, I didn't come up with the report. It didn't come from my mouth. It didn't come from DeMar's mouth, from Vooch's. So I don't know how these opinions are getting put on me. If I had something to say about the team, it would come from my mouth.
Got it there, Joseph.
I've done that since day one. I've done that since signed with the Bulls to enter the league. So I think everybody puts a label on it, but not me. I go out there and compete for myself, my family, my teammates.
Zach speaks very
You
quietly.
hold that stand. I mean, that's
regardless.
Yeah, you talk about that with the max contract. Like we talk about the max contract with you, right? I mean, that's kind of like you're like, what does that have to do with anything, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm sitting here. I answer your question.
So the audio is quiet, but that is what he had to say. It didn't come from my mouth, didn't come from DeMar's, didn't come from Vooch's. I don't know how these opinions are being put on me. If I had something to say about my team, it would come from my mouth. Big Dave, do you believe him?
Yeah, I kind of do. It's weird. Like, the Bulls aren't used to stuff leaking. They're not a leaking kind of team. Now, I do believe that there was a scrum, obviously, because Billy Donovan confirmed it.
Right.
And I do believe that people were coming at Zach. And I completely believe that because for stuff we heard from Dragic, just things we heard from people like that. But as far as the other stuff he said, I believe, I don't know. Zach hasn't had this reputation, since he's been here. He's always kind of been the stand-up guy, the guy who was always in the locker room talking after the losses, letting everybody know how he felt about stuff. He was always that kind of person, you know what I'm saying? But it's weird how this stuff gets out after the money changes hands, but it came out. It's here. It's there. I know that he heard it, and he's like, I didn't say it. DeMar didn't say it, and Vooch didn't say it. He didn't say the team didn't say it. But that was different. But I guess my core guys didn't say. He's like, I don't know how this stuff is getting out. I don't know who people are talking to. But I do know there's usually no leaks going on within the Bulls organization. So I'll take him at his word on this one right here.
And part of that clip from Zach that we cut short because the audio was really soft, but that I didn't mention is Joe Cali of the Sun-Times asked him a follow-up question about, Zach, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know you to be the type of guy to let others or let your people, so to speak, speak for you.
Yeah.
AKA what we were talking about last night, which was this clutch sports?
Yeah, that was a dig, clearly.
Speaking about clutch sports, on behalf of Zach.
Yeah.
And Cowley basically asked him that, and Zach was like, no, I didn't tell clutch sports. I mean, paraphrasing here, but he confirmed Cowley's assumption that Zach wouldn't just tell Clutch to go do this talking for him.
Right.
If he wanted to say it, he would have said it himself.
Right.
So, I know we were maybe theorizing about that possibility last night that, hey, maybe Zach isn't saying these things, but his people are.
Yeah.
He denied that he told his people to say this.
Yeah. If he's saying that's how it went, then I guess that's how it goes. And again, like, I don't know Zach to not say, to have, like he said, have other people talk. I didn't know him to be like those three alphas. And when that situation happened, when the locker room, when Wade and Butler kind of just went at everybody kind of thing. I've never known him to be that kind of guy. Like, everybody likes Zach. Like, I thought that was the thing. I thought that was the normal thing around here. So, yeah, I'm with him. If he's saying it didn't go down that way, then it didn't go down that way. Then, and all we could do is move on and put some wins together, so this stuff will be behind him. What I'm saying? And hopefully he plays a little better and gets a little more inspired. But I do think somebody was betwixt the crack and got all up in that. You know what I'm saying? So, and we saw it in his game yesterday. But for what he's saying for this stuff now, yes, I don't think it happened. And shout out Joe Cowley just getting in there, that little, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to like, hold on, dog. I thought you was the man.
I mean, Cowley has never hid his lack of belief in Zach,
right?
From people that in the way he reports, his tweets. Everybody knows how Cowley feels about Zach.
Yeah, correct.
Love Dave said, what makes this noise go away is winning.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
CM Kolich in the comments, said, speaking of this, just saw an article saying he's trying to, Zach, I assume, is trying to force his way to LA. Where'd you see it? Some Lakers website? Because if you didn't see it from Woj or Shams, who were now wondering where his report came from,
or
somebody local on the Bulls beat,
Casey Johnson.
Don't pay attention to it.
Or Karn.
Boom, roasted.
My advice, don't pay attention to it.
Don't look at it. Anthony.
I don't give a crap what Lakers reporters or Lakers bloggers are saying right now.
Oh, and this is fresh water, Anthony. This is all water, baby. That's what's in the red cup.
Solo cup. I fill you up. Along these same lines, DeMar DeRozan also spoke after the win in Miami about the fight in Minnesota and said this. I thought this was interesting.
Okay.
Quote, it'd be a problem if we didn't have any type of aggressive confrontation in some way. It's not like we're throwing blows or throwing chairs or anything like that. Also asked about his relationship directly with Zach.
Okay.
He said, every great relationship is a work in progress, and when you appreciate it and it's something you want to be a part of, you're going to go through the good and the bad with it. Not saying the bad is a bad thing. It just comes with it. Because clearly some people started inferring that maybe the friction that existed between Zach and the Bulls locker room was the other big star on this team being DeMar DeRozan.
That's interesting. You know what I mean? I like DeMar saying that. But again, nobody's shying away that there was a confrontation and there was an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, DeMar didn't shy away from any of that. He's like, yeah, that's kind of what happened. And it's good that people want to be angry. Because I sat here and screamed about it for 3 straight games. Like, where's the fire? Where's the anger? Who's upset about this? So that's exciting for me to hear. And then exciting for me to see how they played after that. Again, against a shorthanded Heat team, but still they look competent as hell, like I haven't seen in the past few games. So yeah, and DeMar DeRozan is, I haven't known him again in his career to be a guy that's been like that confrontational dude, you know what I'm saying, trying to get at people like that. Like, they're all competitors and they want to win and they want to find a way to win. But when it's not working, this is what kind of comes out, right? Like, this is how it happens. Because I'm sure this isn't new, you know what I'm saying, about maybe issues they have had. It's just now it's affecting wins and losses. And it didn't do that last year as much.
And that's the interesting thing about some people maybe wondering if there's some kind of friction with Zach and DeMar. As I see our friend Fly the Dub in the comments, who said Cowley was on 670 the score, stating that several players voiced their unhappiness with Zach's play, especially on the defensive end.
Okay.
Which makes perfect sense. And we got that initial report before the game last night saying that it was multiple players frustrated with Zach, things aimed at Zach.
Yeah.
Do you think DeMar is the person who would be speaking to Zach about his defense? Because no, DeMar's defense is equally The people who would be speaking to Zach, voicing frustrations about his defense, are Vooch, who he's hanging out to dry, and probably somebody like, Alex Caruso, who knows how to play defense and gives a damn about trying to play defense.
It's all factual.
Those are the most likely, the usual suspects, if you will, as far as who would speak up in the locker room if they feel like Zach ain't giving it on defense. That's why that's interesting that it's like Zach-DeMar friction doesn't make a lot of sense if what people are frustrated with Zach about is his defense.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Who would you be surprised at the one who was leading the charge of this? Like, who would surprise you? Be like, dude, you the one saying this shit? Like, who would just really shock you?
As far as the group of players talking to Zach and voicing frustrations with him?
Yeah.
I mean,
who would surprise you?
Patrick Williams.
Boom. That's exactly where I was going. Yes. I would be damn shocked if it was Patrick Williams, dude. Like, just out here talking king shit. I would be like, wow. I was like, what?
Yeah, it would be out of character for sure.
Super out of character for him. And I'd be more excited.
I mean,
actually.
I've heard Patrick Williams speak 10 words total since the Bulls drafted him.
I would be super duper shocked. Like, man, dude, like you came at him like that.
Fried Rice says Dalen Terry. Like, no, I'd be more surprised
obvious.
if it was Patrick Williams, I think.
Yeah, I'd be super. Like, I wouldn't be surprised with Dalen Terry at all.
Dalen Terry just seems like that kind of guy.
Dalen Terry would tell Adam Silver to go F himself if he felt like Adam Silver was not doing his job properly.
Like, dude, that's the commissioner, man. Well, then he should know. Like, damn, Dalen, all right.
AK, it could not have been Dalen because Dalen's been with Windy City.
Correct.
Which, speaking of, I just saw this report earlier tonight, I believe from Casey Johnson, saying the Bulls recalled Dalen Terry and Malcolm Hill.
Tonight?
They both got on a plane in Vegas at 4:30 a.m. to join the team to be available to play in Atlanta tonight.
Wow.
Because the Bulls injury report is not great.
Wow. I was wondering if that was going to occur because I know the Windy City Bulls are now in the championship.
It's the Las Vegas Showcase.
Correct.
Right.
And they are now in the championship after a game-winning shot by Carlik Jones.
I saw that.
Shout out to him
for
doing that. Mm-hmm. But I was like, wow, well, I guess he's going to stay. And I just knew Dalen Terry was going to stay. But they're like, the what? Get your ass down here to Atlanta. We're playing NBA games out here, man. But shout out Windy City Bulls, man, being in the championship, man. Marco, time for that 30-20 game, baby. Take them home, Marco. Take them home. Take them home. But that's cool. Honestly, I didn't think that would occur at all. But knowing that what the Bulls are, and I'm sure we'll get into it in a minute. But
I mean, you know who's going to be the real hero of the Las Vegas G League Showcase?
I'm scared.
It's got to be Denzel, right?
I knew he was going. I was like, he wouldn't go Denzel, would he? He did. He did go Denzel. Wow.
Oh, no. Denzel Valentine.
Oh, no.
Airball by 6 feet.
No. That is not the shot.
Oh, my goodness.
He was bad.
We've also got an update on Lonzo Ball.
Oh.
You know, a Lonzo Ball update, which is the kind of update that's just an update that makes you shrug and say, well, that wasn't much of an update. But we'll cover it anyway, coming up just next.
Sure.
Real quick, shout out to our friends at DraftKings Sportsbook this time of year. Everyone's excited about the gifts, giving gifts, getting gifts.
Yeah.
But what about all that basketball?
What about it?
Christmas Day NBA slate is my gift to me. It's the NBA's gift to me.
So nice to you.
Betting on it is my gift to myself. And, of course, if I'm doing it, it's got to be with DraftKings Sportsbook, the official betting partner of the NBA, our official betting partner at CHGO. And all new customers right now can bet just $5 on any NBA money line. And if your team wins that money line bet, you're looking at $150 in free bets. Plus, of course, all the fun can be had. All the money can be made with bigger boosted odds when you make those DraftKings same-game parlays. So download that DraftKings Sportsbook app now to get in on all the holiday hoops action. Be sure that when you do, you sign up with promo code CHGO.
Come on and sign on up.
Also, could we do a little meta ad read for our own, shameless self-promotion? Papa!
Hey!
That says the race to 5K, by the way. The
Tigers
5
and
is hidden.
Tukes.
When we get to 5K on Twitter, Big Dave will do the show in the Tigers and Tukes outfit. We are 24 followers away.
Amen.
First of all, I look amazing. Let's start there.
Look fantastic.
I do look fantastic. Like I just
probably because I have been cropped out of that photo.
No, absolutely not, sir. I shine no matter where or who is with me. And because I do that, that means you do as well. But yes, 24 away. I made this promise when we were at 4,600 or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
somewhere farther.
Yeah, it
Much
was
farther
like
away.
a few months ago I
Yeah.
made that, and the fact we're this close to 5,000 that quickly,
Yeah.
I am very shocked by it, and I am a man of my word. I said I'd do it for an entire pregame and show.
He's going to need 5 air conditioners.
Yeah, those things do not breathe very well.
They do not,
But it's
so-
okay. It's wintertime.
It's cool.
It's wintertime.
My kid will have me nice and cool, Joey. I would be prepared and I would be ready.
Just think about how much you love and appreciate Doug Judy while you're wearing it. And
I will, man. I will be thinking about how much joy this will bring you, because I know you will
So
be
much
super
joy.
excited about this.
You're my Doug Judy.
Yes. I know the
And
joy.
I want you in a Doug Judy Tigers and Toots outfit.
See, already. The original plan was to make me walk down Vegas with this on, and I immediately vetoed this, like immediately.
God, we would have crushed it. I mean, we did crush it in Vegas.
Yeah, we did.
It would have been even better if we were wearing those outfits.
We can imagine.
Save it for next time.
Yeah. What?
All right, so Lonzo Ball, I love this. Colin said he doesn't want to hear any updates on Lonzo unless he's learned how to do a backflip off a wall. Fried Rice, meanwhile, said, I'll just take him walking up the stairs without pain.
Well,
Yeah, I think we've gotten there. Joey, we got this from Rob Schaefer, who caught up with Lonzo at some charity like holiday giveaway thing today, and Lonzo Ball was talking about his progress.
Just rehab process. Still rehabbing. Like I said, it's been a crazy journey, crazy therapy. You know, everything is just trying to get back on the court. And unfortunately, I'm not there yet, but we're still working every day.
Do you have an idea that you might be getting closer? Like, do you have a sense of where you're at, or is it just kind of still?
Day by day, I'm trying to remain positive and just keep getting better. You know, even it's an inch better every day. You know, just try not to move backwards.
Just one more on that. You know, we talked to beginning of the season. It was, you know, the day-to-day tasks, like going upstairs, things like that. Has that gotten better for you, even though you're not doing the basketball
for sure.
activities?
These last couple of weeks, I'm finally seeing some improvement, which is nice to see. It's still not, you know, obviously where I want to be, but it's definitely, you know, positive light at the end of the tunnel.
And then what has this season been like for you? Obviously some ups and downs, but some ups lately. Win last night. What has it been like for you watching it as you're trying to get back?
It's really, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard for me. It's really hard for me. I mean, I think we have a great team, and I know the things I can do to help the team out, but unfortunately, you know, I'm not on the court right now, and I feel like, you know, we're all feeling it.
Who have been some of those people that you've sort of leaned on during this time to help you?
My family, my friends, and my teammates are still amazing. I mean, I'm not on the court with them, but it's not like we're missing any beats. Just from my point of view, I would, you know, love to be out there with them, you know, in the battle every night. But the personalities that we have on the team, you know, the staff, and obviously my close friends and family, everybody, you know, I got with me on my side. So as far as the mental thing, I'm fine. You know, I just want to get out there.
So there's the update from Lonzo Ball. Rob Shaver added this after that, after his video cut off, saying when he asked Lonzo about what he's been doing recently, he said a lot of mobility stuff, trying to work through the pain. Here's the kicker, Bulls fans. The pain is there. Pretty sure it's going to be there. Just figuring out how he can get through it to a point I can produce on the court. So it sounds like if and when the Bulls and Lonzo collectively decide to, here's that dreaded phrase, ramp him up, see if he can get out there, he's going to be just dealing with pain tolerance regardless.
Yeah, this is well, first of all, I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Because he has to deal with this, unfortunately, the rest of his career, it feels like. They've tried everything as far as surgery. I know he's not going to go have another surgery. I know we're done with that, I'm sure. But the fact that he's done all these things, I know he's seen countless doctors, talked to countless people in the Bulls organization on their medical staff, done all that he can do. It's been over, you know, a year, I should say almost a year, dealing with this, and still there is no way to get rid of the pain from it. I'm sure that has to be depleting for him. At the same time, I love that he said he's doing very well mentally.
Yeah.
Because that can really mess with somebody, you know what I'm saying, knowing what you're going through with your knee when you just want to play basketball. So we know what it dealt with Derek, you know, when he had his knee issues and things like that. So I'm glad that he's doing well mentally. Positive side of it, I'm glad there's something positive that he's saying, I'm walking without pain. I can walk up the stairs because, like my man said, I just want to see him do that.
Right.
Well, he's doing that. He can walk up the stairs. He's stationary shooting right now, and he's doing those little tiny things. But still a long way to go for him right now.
Fly the dub. Get out of here. I mean, you can hang around in the comments and watch the show. We appreciate you watching the show. Get out of here with that awful take. Tough for millionaires to go through things. I read that in the sarcastic tone that I'm sure you intended it. How many professional athletes need to step forward and admit that they deal with mental health issues before you stop making that dumbass, ignorant joke?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, he's got millions and millions of dollars, so I'm sure he must be fine. No, he's frustrated because he's dealing with an injury that won't go away. He wants to be out on the court helping his team try to win games. And for you to say that is straight up ignorant and stupid, and I don't want to hear it. Get that crap out of here.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, millionaires. Oh, yeah, they're fine. They're happy because they're millionaires.
No, we just
F out of here with that crap.
We just dealt with a loss in the entertainment world. Ellen's DJ Twitch, who 40 years old, millionaire, living very well off, ended up ending his life. So, yeah, bro, terrible take right there, bro. You can do better than that.
Be better.
Be better.
Please. All right, so that's that with Lonzo. Obviously, we wish him well and hope that there's still some outside shot that he feels well enough to get back and playing with this team. They could certainly use him.
He's positive, so I'm positive.
Saw somebody in the comments saying they could certainly use his defense right now. Speaking of people who are dealing with injuries, Bulls Hawks injury report tonight. Lots of ground to cover. Okay, for the Bulls, Dejounte was listed as doubtful earlier today. He is officially out.
Okay.
Still dealing with that knee that knocked him out for a while a couple weeks ago.
Okay. All right.
Caruso, bless his heart, was questionable coming in with the elbow that's been bugging him. Billy Donovan pregame did say he is available to play tonight.
Wow. I didn't
Caruso
see that coming.
available.
All right.
Dragic and Derek Jones Jr., however, both out dealing with ankles. Dragic ankle soreness, Derek Jones Jr. that ankle sprain that we saw him limp off the court with in their game in Miami last night.
Yeah.
So the Bulls are shorthanded tonight, which is, as we mentioned earlier, why the Bulls said, hey, Dalen Terry, Malcolm Hill. Come on down to Atlanta because we might need you.
Listen, I've been advocating for Malcolm Hill for a while because I know he can shoot. I just want him to come in the game and shoot. Just do that. Let's do that for me. And Dalen, I hope you get into and you handle your business as well. I just want to see the young guys, man. I want to see them play. You just made them fly from Vegas at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, you know, give them some tick. You know what I mean? Let's get out there. So, yeah, we'll see what it looks like. But it's not like Atlanta is coming in with a full roster either, right?
They aren't, but they are healthier than when we saw them and lost to them in OT about a week and a half ago.
It's true.
So no Clint Capella tonight, who's still dealing with that calf injury. However, John Collins and Dejounte Murray, who were both absent when these teams played, back in there. Collins was out 8 games with an ankle. He made his return to the Hawks starting lineup in their game Monday against Orlando. Go ahead.
No, I'm laughing because he made his return and then immediately trade talks began about him.
Collins is back in that starting lineup. The Hawks are engaged on trade talks with John Collins.
Immediately. Wow.
They are keeping him on a minutes restriction. He played just 20 minutes in their game Monday, and he was telling Hawks reporters yesterday that the minutes restriction will increase tonight, but there still will be a minutes restriction.
Okay.
So that's Collins expecting, I assume, that he will start, but not play a full starter's allotment of minutes.
Okay.
Dejounte Murray, on the other hand, after he missed 5 games with an ankle sprain, also returned to their starting lineup Monday, played a full 37-minute game.
He's ready.
So he's like back.
Yeah.
And their initial prognosis with him was like 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And it was like barely 2.
Yeah.
And he was back in there and played 37 minutes on Monday night.
He will be a problem on both ends of the floor. I'm pretty sure he'll be the one guarding Zach LaVine tonight. So it's going to be tough, Zach. Don't dribble a lot, please, because Dejounte will take that shit from you, bro. Catch and shoot, baby. Catch and shoot.
Rob said, in that case, change my bet to a Trae Young to John Collins lob dunk in the Hawks' first basket.
Joey, you putting in on the first basket tonight?
I am opening the DraftKings app right now, but I will not be throwing on the first basket tonight. I am retiring that bet. It's a horrible bet, and I don't encourage any of you to take it.
Like retiring it for the forever or just for the year?
We'll retire for at least the calendar year.
Okay, just
I do encourage all of you to bet on DraftKings, but I want you to be financially responsible. And turns out that betting on the first basket score is not financially responsible. So
If you got it, spend it.
I mean,
I have made a large donation to DraftKings in the form of Patrick Williams' first basket over the last couple of months. So.
It's good to be in that giving spirit around the holidays.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
But
frame
honestly,
it like that.
you had it on Zach last night, right, Joey?
Oh, yeah.
And he
guess
had a
who?
clean look at his
So I
three
think
when it was 0-0.
I think I've got like an 80% hit rate on who takes the first shot.
Yeah.
You do. Yeah, it is high.
Like, Pat will get the ball
Yeah.
and look to score and blow a 10-footer oftentimes. And that's part of the reason I'm done because
Okay.
it's so fucking frustrating. Zach had a great look yesterday. He just smoked it.
Yeah.
And then DeMar comes down and he hits a nice mid-range, and I feel like an idiot.
Well, I mean, we still got a few minutes before tip-off. What do you think about Hawks minus 5.5 tonight, Joey?
What do I think about that? I don't want to bet on that because I don't want to root for that. So I'm not going to bet on that. And
I was just asking,
what
which
do I
side
think
of that would
about
you
the
take?
line? No, I think the Bulls, with the addition of everything that happened in the past couple days with LaVine, I mean, the defensive rotations, like, I shout out to Stefano, but like you could see, like, just the activity from LaVine, it was noticeably better last night. Plus, I think they're pissed about how they lost in Atlanta the last time.
Yeah.
So I think that they come out, they might lose, but I like them covering.
Right.
All right. Joe got on the cover, baby.
As you were saying that, our guy Colin in the comments said, I live and die by Matt and Dave. First of all, don't. Just some life advice. Don't live and die by us. That's a bad idea.
Drink more water.
Yeah, live and die by Dave, maybe.
Water.
But Joe needs to chime in more. I'm writing this as Joey is chiming in. The people want more Joseph.
The people want the Joseph.
Got to give the people what they want, Joe.
One day I'll have a chair up there.
One day.
Maybe not.
One day.
I don't know. It would be cool if I could have the chair and like a desk also. Like, what
You
Joey
produce
can.
and host
Lawrence
at the
likes to
same
put
time?
himself on camera. I'm not about that.
You're not about
Yeah.
that life.
I like to stay hidden in the
Then why you want
shadows.
the chair then? If you
Out the shadows. Well, that will be one day when I graduate and, the people want my takes full time.
okay, all right.
But I don't know if that's happening anytime soon. I
We'll see,
appreciate
man.
you, Colin, though.
Well,
I appreciate you.
Maybe if you can teach Kyle every nook and cranny about producing the show between now and post game, then drag it around here. Kyle's a smart guy. I'm sure he can figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, he's incredibly
Yeah.
smart.
I just wouldn't be right now that I think
Don't
about
feel
it.
right?
No, I need to be back here, keeping
wanna
an
give
eye
up
on
the controls.
things,
Yeah.
monitoring the chat.
Monitoring the chat.
Like what I would love to come on the show. I just have a bad feeling as soon as I take my chair up there,
More
it's sex bots everywhere.
on the way.
Live sex now.
Live
Joey's
sex,
gone.
live sex
Bye.
XYZ.20 is gonna be soliciting AK every night. We can't have that. I got to protect the people.
Gotta protect the people. Oh, Joey. You're a kind soul.
No, Adam, I will not go vegan if this game goes to triple OT tonight because honestly, there's a 50-50 chance of this game going to triple overtime tonight.
Like Colin
with
said,
these teams.
Colin said, a desk and a chair? Jeez, Joey, baby steps.
Well, I have a desk back here. I'm not producing on the floor. I do have a desk.
Rob says maybe a desk set up behind Matt and Dave like a DJ. So like
yeah, that'd
you're,
be
like,
cool.
in the middle DJ.
They did that once.
Yeah, with Casey, right?
With it was like a Bears After Dark watch along, and they
Yeah.
had like a big table back there. And
Okay,
Lawrence was
okay.
back there. Kind of
All right.
funny.
Joey's still
what
on
did
your
I say?
freestyle, so.
Troy Spacey said, keen to watch the Windy City Boys tonight. Hope they get quality minutes.
I do too.
I don't know if Dalen and or Malcolm Hill are getting minutes tonight. They might just be there in the, break glass in case of emergency kind of way.
Yeah, they are.
But I mean, no
knows?
Dragic, no Derek Jones Jr., no Javante, and maybe Caruso, who's like 50-50 and going to give it a go.
Yeah.
You're shorthanded.
So, yeah.
Then again, Io only played 5 minutes last night.
He did. Io's rested.
He's rested and ready to go.
He's ready for trade. That's what's going to happen, man.
Meanwhile,
the warden is in, baby.
Meanwhile, the other Troy, our guy, Bulls Troy from Australia, said,
Hey.
ugly or pretty, I don't care, just win.
I'm with you,
That's
bro.
what I'm talking about.
I'm with you,
You know
Troy.
what? They better freaking win this game. Because if I stayed back in Chicago the night before this snowstorm is coming and I can't get out of town tomorrow, I'm going to be pissed.
If they do lose, though, it puts us in better draft position when Troy's son becomes eligible.
This is
that
true.
kid is a problem on the court.
All right, that's it. It is 6:31 Chicago time. That means tip-off right
do it.
around the corner. We will be back here for postgame. And guess who's joining us for postgame, Dave?
Who would that be, Matthew?
The one, the only, the Carm. Mark Carmen from CHGO Bears is going to be joining us.
I was wondering what he was
Bulls
doing
post
back
game.
there. I was wondering why he was
doing
here.
Karn
He's
things.
frantically pacing back and forth past the ping pong table. I think that dude wants to play.
He's got trash with him though. He's cleaning up.
He's cleaning.
Like he's clean. It's a thing, Matt. Cleaning. Yes, you young millennials.
Wait,
Clean.
excuse me.
Do stuff.
What?
Do stuff.
Hit that thumbs up before you head out of here, and we will see y'all right back here for post game. Please get a W, Bulls.
Come on, baby.
See Red be good.